What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Off the Couch Boxing. I am your host, the one and only Reckless Rex Ruger. That, of course, right there, slacking on the job, is the Alexis Arguello puppet, slouching, just looking slovenly back there. I'm embarrassed, but listen, the show must go on. Y'all know what we do here, the most amazing and real boxing conversations anywhere on planet Earth. Legends, luminaries, world champions, and fighters on the rise coming here to chop it up with yours truly, your boy, Reckless Rex. We got another banger of an episode. Old friend of the show dropping in, chopping it up with us for a little while. I'm excited to have him. He will be joining us in a moment. And I'm excited. We're going to talk all things boxing. At the time of this recording, it is September 13th. This episode will probably be up a few days after, but tonight I'm excited because it's the evening of Canelo versus Crawford, a super fight, folks, and we'll definitely get my guests' views on how that's going to play out tonight, plus lots of other boxing shit. You know how we do here. We get in, we mix it up, we move all over the board with it. Who knows where we'll go or what the hell we'll talk about. It'll be fun. It'll be informative. It'll be entertaining. Just like the 280 plus episodes that are already there, which, by the way, you guys should go check out. It's a treasure trove. Dive in, check out the past episodes. Like I always say, there's literally something there for everybody. If you love these kind of conversations with the OGs and the legends, we got them. Young, up-and-coming future stars, we got them. So I can't deny it. There's something there for everybody, folks. It's crazy. I can't believe we're in the neighborhood of 300 episodes. To that, I owe the biggest debt of gratitude to you guys, the viewers, the subscribers, and most of all, the guests, without whom I could not do this. So generous with their time. I'm awestruck, blows my mind, just having some of the amazing people associated with this incredible sport. It humbles me, truly. Means a lot. We built this thing from the ground up. I'm super proud of it. And of course, if you got a podcast, you got to pimp it. The pimp hand feels strong today, folks. I'm fired up for a big fight tonight. So here we go. Make sure to tap into Off the Couch Boxing on the Off the Couch Boxing Facebook page. Both my podcasts are on there, by the way. Off the Couch Boxing and Pod Scum. That's the Facebook page. Tap in with us. You'll get updates on new episodes, when they're dropping, who will be on those episodes, and any other big boxing news. Folks, if it's popping off in the fight game, your boy Reckless Rex is going to keep my boxing brethren in the loop. You will be informed. Big news. If it pops up on my radar, big fight announcements, breakdowns, analysis, predictions, results, viral videos. So tap in with us there. And of course, if you're here watching right now, this is where you really need to be. I mean, this is where the amazing content is. YouTube, folks. So make sure to like, subscribe, smash that notification bell. And also, Off the Couch Boxing and Pod Scum has gotten a little more active on Instagram. So you can also check us out there. Listen, folks, I'm trying. I'm 52 years old. I'm doing the best I can. There's a lot of different platforms and sites. It's not the era that I grew up in, admittedly, but I am trying. Someone chirped in my ear and said, hey, get a little more active on Facebook. Put some shorts up there. Put some reels, whatever you kids call them nowadays. Stick some videos, stick some teasers of upcoming episodes on there. It's another audience to grab. And apparently it is helping. So listen, I appreciate whoever gave me that advice. I can't remember now who it was, but it has been paying off. So you can also tap in with Off the Couch Boxing and Pod Scum over on Instagram. Now, as I mentioned, tonight, September 13th, we're about to see a super fight. I know the internet is forever. This episode, if you're watching it right now, the fight has already happened, but it hasn't happened while I'm recording it. So my prediction that I'm going to levy tonight, and this will last forever, is that Canelo and Crawford will end in a split draw. You heard it here first. The second possible outcome will be Canelo wins a decision. So there. It's recorded, and now my guest is here so I can get down to business and chop it up with him. I got that off my chest. Thank God. So there it is. Guys, you can hold me to it. Beat me up in the comment section, on my Facebook page, wherever. It's out there. I've recorded it, and I got to stand by it. If I've got any kind of integrity, I can't change my mind. Mike, what's going on, man?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
How are you, man?
I'm doing good, man.
Are you out and about?
Hold up. Hold up. Difficult trouble. Hold up. Give me 1 second.
That's all right.
Can you hear me?
That's all right. I'm here. I can hear you. Just can't see you. Yep.
All right, hold up. All right, hold up. I got a new phone right now, so hold up. I got an iPhone now.
Oh, nice. Well, you know, if you're having trouble, you can go out and come back in again if you need to.
Yeah.
Oh, there you
There
go.
you go.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Coming into the iPhone world. Listen, man, iPhones are the way to go, man. They really are the best.
Yeah. I got this piece of shit. This phone right here is a piece of shit because I'll do DoorDash and I have been having trouble with this phone right here. So I got me an iPhone.
Yeah, toss that one out the window and roll over it with the car.
Yeah.
But listen, man, I'm happy to have you on here, man. I'm out and about with you on your travels. You're driving us around, man. So we'll chop it up a little bit about boxing. And even though this episode won't be up until after the fight, I imagine you're pretty excited about Canelo and Crawford tonight, yes? Or maybe you're not excited.
Nah. I'm not. To be honest, I'm not. But you know, listen to what Scully and a lot of people said. It could be a good fight, it could be a boring fight, it could be anything, but Canelo gotta grow some balls to fight the #1 contender. Like he's ducking him. He's going for the
Yes.
but Crawford is something different. Crawford trying to make a name he's trying to make a name for himself, which I don't blame him,
Right. Yeah.
The biggest fight right now in the boxing world to me is you got Canelo and Kevon and Davis. Them the only two big names that's out there. But Canelo needs to, fight somebody that's #1.
And then we're going to see Tank fight Jake Paul. How's that going to work? Seems crazy, man, because Jake Paul ballooned all the way up to make cruiserweight / heavyweight. And now what's he going to do? Start picking on 135 pounders?
But the thing about this is it an exhibition or is it a real fight?
Who the hell knows anymore, Mike? Who the hell knows? I imagine, man. I imagine you being an old school guy at heart, man. The state of boxing oftentimes must kind of confound you a little bit, right? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, right now, like I boxing, but it is full of shit. That's how I say it's full of shit because it's making it bad for us and everything. Even the people that retire. They even talk about what's going on. Jake Paul. If it was a legit fight, not an exhibition, I'd say okay. But if it's an exhibition, who cares? But the thing about this is, what is the weight catch of King Davis and Jake Paul?
Right. Now you must have an opinion though on Canelo and Crawford tonight, though, man. Deep down, man, what is your gut telling you how this fight will end?
Deep down, by listening to Shane Mosley when he did an interview and listen to Roy Jones, the two legends that I know personally. I was with them.
Sure.
We did a TV show, and by listening to them two right there, I go by what they say and everything like that. Canelo take a long time to warm up.
Yes.
That's the thing about it. He got to warm up to at least around 7, round 8. So if he let Crawford dictate him all the way to round 8 and everything like that, and just outbox him, because remember Canelo he hate people that box.
Yes.
He hate it.
Yeah.
He hate it. So that's the thing about it. So Crawford could do two things. He could box and brawl you. But if I was him, I say in the outside and box him.
Yeah.
Why? Because if Canelo hit him, it's over.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is this: on the good side, I'm gonna say like this: fuck it, why not take the fight? Good money.
Sure. Yeah. And plus, man, obviously, man, it seems to be And again, man, I don't know how he's going to carry the weight or perform, like with the extra weight on him, man. But Canelo, man, has never really been rocked by anybody. He has shown one of the most legendary chins in the sport.
Well, now Canelo been rocked. Mayweather popped him one time, but couldn't connect it
Yeah,
and everything like
yeah,
that. When he went to light heavyweight, when he beat the guy and then went back and fight him again, he clipped him a little bit. But you gotta see how Canelo, how he do. But the thing about this is Canelo record is really, that's not really his record, y'all. So to put on the books to really know, that's really not his record. Same thing with Chavez. That's not his record, to be honest. All
yeah,
right. But what they do is, I don't got nothing against Mexicans and everything like that. But when they in a country fighting and everything that they lose or whatever, they hide it.
yes,
They
yes,
hide it.
yeah, yeah,
And it's messed up because once when they hide it and then they come across borderline to fight over here, we can't get it until to the sometime down the road to find out.
right, right. Now, I recently had an episode on here a couple weeks ago, and I interviewed Pito Cardona. And we were trying to figure out, man, how we fix the problem of taking care of fighters after their careers are over when they fall on hard times. And I know, God bless him, I've had him on the podcast numerous times. John Scully, I call him the patron saint of boxing. I know he does the memorabilia. He tries to make a dent in the problem. But this is a big problem, man. And I feel like money is there with the sanctioning bodies, with shaving a little money off of these huge purses that these guys get. How can we not help out and take care of our legends after their careers are over?
Number one, I'm gonna tell you the truth about it, and it's politic type stuff that I think about is that
Yep.
it's kind of messed up because we also you fight pro, you do gotta fight, you do gotta do a W-10 form, I think W-10 or W-9, whatever it is,
Yep.
form. We file taxes and everything like that. So when you file taxes, we should have the right to go, do Social Security because after a while it's wasn't. So the only person I could say could try to, vouch for it for everybody is only Scully.
Yeah.
But
He
Scully got
tries.
the Scully. I don't say he tried. He doing a great job with it because
Yeah.
the thing about this is Scully he go his own way to go to different places, have all these legend people sign autograph, and then he put on a thing to auction off. You know, the only thing about it is we need Scully. Say Bumpy. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna come. I'm gonna be on a chair, and I'm gonna go tell the president. Try to be in the chair and say, listen, this is what we need because they
Yeah.
they pay taxes too. You know, just like it's sorry to say, man. Scully helped out Richard Colon. You
Yes.
know,
Yep.
and I'm ready to choke up because that fight right there. I remember that day and everything like that. It's
I know. I know.
it's sad. I was listen. This is no bullshit, y'all. I had a cook. I had this manager and everything there, and Scully could tell you. I was never say no to no fight, no nothing. I don't care who it is, whatever. Scully lied to me one time too. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. No, don't worry about it. The kid doesn't suck. And come to find out, the kid's like 40, 50 pounds heavier than me, but
Yeah.
I still beat him. So the manager I had, that was the same day Richard Cologne fought. So the same manager I had, the same minute that I had this manager and everything that. So I'm telling my backheads like, what, Mike? What are you doing? You probably know him, that Peterson, Lamont Peterson.
Yep.
Well, I fought one. I forgot which one I fought. For one of them and everything that. So I told my manager. I said, listen, hey, you know what's going on here? Oh no, he remind me of Don King type shit. Want to lie? Oh
Yep.
no, don't worry about it. It's just publicly, just to get the fight hyped up and everything. So I said, okay, no mind. Then So now get back to it. So now we landed and everything like that. And he's telling me hurry, eat. So he's trying to get me full up, to the time to the weigh-in.
Yep.
I'm like, all right. I'm like, what the fuck going on here? So I passed by. So I went to sleep, woke up, get ready to go to the fight. And something told me, my gut feeling said, yo, just walk out. Just
Pull out.
don't
Yeah.
walk out. So What I did is to save my ass, and I was, warming up, shadow boxing, warming up and everything like that. And then soon I seen Richard Cologne because I was right after him. So when I seen Richard Cologne grabbing his head, getting hurt, I said, "Oh shit!" I'm still thinking like I'm in the dressing room thinking like, should
Right.
I just walk off or whatever? But people gotta understand this. Once when you sign a contract and everything like that, you doesn't fight. Number one, they can sue you or you get
Yep.
suspended.
You don't get
You know,
paid. Right.
you don't get
Yeah.
paid. So
Yep.
I'm like, damn man, I came all the way down here for nothing. So I said, let me go try it out. Went out there, try it out, and he clipped me. Not, he clipped me like, what's his name now? I thought about it, like, man. I say, look, I fight at 122, 125. This dude's like 135, 140. What's when they make weight? They all them people like 135 and up. They walk around like 180, 160.
Right. Right.
So and everything like that. And I kind of, like I said, I felt kind of bad because Scully was trying to stop me, and I refused to get stopped because Scully know I don't like. I will say no for no. But at the time, I was going through some problems, so I really needed the money. So he clipped me and everything like that. So I'm like, man, fuck. I say, fuck this. I say, so keep going, get up, or just stay there, take the 8 count, and just say, just live another day. And son told me to stay the fuck down.
Yeah.
Stood down, took the
Yep.
8 count, got out. And then that's why I that really ruined my life with the boxing stuff.
Yeah.
So but if it was Scully there and I had the right person there, that would never happen.
Right. Right.
So but
And we don't all have a John Scully, man. You know what I mean? We don't have people, and it is a sad story, man, because I think sometimes people equate seeing you guys on TV, and I said this to Pito as well. Sometimes they see you guys on TV, and I think they just automatically assume, well, I watched Mike Oliver, I watched Pito Cardona, I watched John Scully, I've seen plenty of their fights. They got to be doing just fine, sitting on piles of money. You know what I mean? That's not the case, though. Everybody doesn't wind up worth hundreds of millions of dollars, like Floyd Mayweather. For every Floyd Mayweather, there's probably 1,000 guys who are struggling with medical bills, struggling with health, struggling with mental health, struggling with just all kinds of problems. You know what I mean? Like I know Scully will raise money for like guys to get wheelchair, handicap accessible vans, to pay medical bills, to pay their utilities. You know what I mean? Everyday bills that we take for granted.
see, the thing about this is everybody think, number one, get a fact. You think us boxers are rich. No, that's not true.
Right.
Right? The reason why you see Mayweather have all that freaking money in his house and everything there, because number one, he doesn't trust the bank. All right. Number two, he just he's his own self. So what he did is he saved up money and put a he go to the bank, cash a check, and go back home and put it in his house.
Yeah.
But like I said again, Scully is the voice of boxing because Scully know people don't think that Scully know a lot. Right?
Very much.
He know a
Yes.
lot, and I respect Scully. Even down here we got the Connecticut Hall of Fame, and you got people on the Connecticut Hall of Fame and Mohegan Sun who shouldn't be in there and everything like that. Like they get mad at Scully because Scully know you got to go with somebody that know about boxing. Now
Yes.
get back to it. Now when God bless him, George Cruz. You probably know George Cruz.
Yep.
All right, he screwed me over. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about this is Scully did help me get my first win.
Yeah.
Right? Was it my first win? Yeah, it was my first win. He helped me get one guy from Canada. The guy, he dropped me. I'm not gonna. He dropped me and everything like that. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, and I realized I was fighting a pro,
Yeah.
but I came back and won. But the thing about this is, if I could go turn my head back again, 2001, and train with Scully like I did now when I was with him, I think I'll be had a better fight. I got with Scully 2006. You know, and Scully was like I said, I know Scully since 1989 when I was 9 years old, and Scully was a big part of everything, and even I was kind of sad. Like I know Scully gonna watch this and everything like that. I was kind of sad and kind of mad because, Scully he was moving to Florida, and we had just lost a gym in Middletown. We had just lost a gym, so I had no place to go. Went to San Juan Center to work out. I was fighting in July 5th, day of 50 Cent card, and I wanted Scully to be there, to be in the corner. But Scully, he like, oh no, Sammy, I don't want to train. I don't want nothing because he's not training. I don't want to look stupid. I don't want to look embarrassed and everything like that. And I'm like, and I'm telling Scully, I was begging Scully. I said, Scully, listen, I'm not gonna let you down. I promise you, I'm not gonna let you down. Then he said, I think about it, think about it. The next it was kind of too late. So I got Angel Vasquez's father, Nito father, Angel Vasquez,
Yeah.
senior. So I grabbed him. It was him, Felix Cruz, Bill Murphy from out of Massachusetts, good cut man. I used them and I was just busting my ass off, training real hard. And then the day of the fight, Scully was surprised, because I had my 6-pack, everything. I was staying focused. And it was kind of hard, but people gotta understand, man, this is boxing, But it's more to that story too, because I didn't supposed to go to that fight. The 50 Cent the 50 Cent fight.
Yeah.
I didn't supposed to go to that fight. At the time, my kid's mother, somebody called the cops and called her as a domestic. So I know I had to. This was a Tuesday. I already know I had to fight that Friday,
Yeah.
and so I called Sammy. I said, Sammy, come and get me, Sammy, come and get me. He said, where you at? I said, man, I'm just jumping fences and everything. I said, they got dogs, whatever. But, you can ask Sammy. Sammy tell you I jumped the fence. I got away. So the cop called my phone. He said, hey, listen, we can make it easy. We can make it hard. The easy way is we know you fighting on that in Hartford. He said, you can turn yourself in now, or we gonna grab you. You can, when you come up from the ring, we take you from right then and then.
Yeah, you don't want that.
So I like, so Sammy told the cop. Sammy said, okay, I'll bring him there in a minute. So the cop said, okay, no problem. We wait. So Sammy brought me back to the cops and everything. So the cops lied to me. Said, oh, I just want to ask you a couple questions. Find such and such. So I told the cop, I said, no, we didn't. We just had an argument. No fight, no nothing like that. So cut the short. So the cop said, put your hand behind your back. I said, okay. So Sammy said, Mike, don't worry about it. I'll get you out. I'll get you
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Just call me, whatever. Just call me when you get down there and everything. So I called him, and it was a cool bail commissioner guy. He looked. He said, hold on. He said, I'll get you. I'll get you. He said, I'll get you and everything like that. So he came back. He said, listen, I can't let you out on PTA, nothing like that. But the least I could do for you to make it to the fight, I get put your bond 500. 500. That's all right. Call him from
That's not
Sammy.
bad. Yeah, that's not bad.
I say, all right, call Sammy, such and such. Sammy said, no, I'm already here. Don't worry about it. So as I'm talking to Sammy while he's inside the police station, I can hear him. I can hear him out. That's okay, no bother. Hung
Yeah,
up.
he's bonding you out. Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's a good friend. That's a good friend.
yeah. So then after that, the police like, hey, the police say, hey, do me a favor, forget about him for him, get him out. He got to get him fingerprints, take a picture, and he gotta get out of here quick. So we did that, all right. And I was kind of hungry, so Sammy, you did that. I left in 24 hours. I got arrested again.
Jeez. And when it rains, it pours, man. When it rains, it
Yeah.
pours.
So I thought it was funny. I got arrested again. Sammy came back again, $500 again. Right? So I said, Sammy, don't worry, I'll give it back. He said, no. He said, no, Mike. He said, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the money back. I said, how? He said, because I didn't get a bondsman. I paid it to them, and then once
Right.
the case over, I
Right.
get it
Right.
back. I said, okay, no problem. So now Sammy said, you know what, Mike? He said, fuck this. I don't. He said, bump this. He said, do me a favor. Go to this and you have to get everything. I said, Sammy, I can't go back to the house. I'm gonna get arrested again.
Yeah.
He said, don't worry about it. I'll get you. If they come back again, I'll get you.
What a guy. Just keep bailing you out.
So, all right. So now he did that and everything like that. I went upstairs, got whatever I had to grab. I grabbed it. I ran downstairs. He took me to the hotel. So we went to the hotel to send in. So now my kid's mother, she called me on the phone. And I'm like, damn, should I answer it? Should I not? Because when you got to be scared, you're supposed to answer it.
Yeah, don't answer, right? I know you're already getting in trouble.
So,
I know.
so I fuck it. I picked up, I said, hello. Oh, I'm hungry. I don't have nothing. Son. I said, all right. I said, listen, just do me a favor. I'm at the hotel. And we was at the Marriott Hotel by the convention center. I said, come down there, such and such. So she came out. She was scared. I said, you don't have to be scared. She brought her father with her. So I thought he was gonna do something. I would have knocked his ass out, but I didn't want to hit him because he had HIV and shit.
No, you don't want to do that. Jeez, man, this sounds like worse than any fight in the ring.
No. So, but that even motivated me more better. So now I gave her that. I forgot how much I gave her, but I gave her some money to to last her through what she got to do. And then I went to sleep. The next day I had to go to court. Friday, this July 5th, the day of the fight, I had to go to court.
Oh man.
So my people walked out the fucking courtroom, right? And as they walking out, like we walking back because we got a time frame for we to be at the show. So we did that, and then next I didn't show up in court. They put a warrant out for my arrest.
Oh, of course, yeah.
So
yeah.
So what I did is I had a lawyer already. So we did a waiver. So they waived it. The judge like, oh, you should have stayed, and if we know that you had to fight, you could have stayed. We could have gave you continuous real quick and everything like that.
Right.
But he said, but you came the next day, which is good, such and such. So we did that. We iced all that and everything like that. And then ever since then, I told Sammy, I said, Sammy, man, I can't afford you to help me no more. If I get locked up, I just get locked up. Just don't even what's the name. And then I got in trouble. After the fight, got in trouble more. Hang with the wrong people.
But did you win the fight that night? Did you win the fight July 5th?
To be honest, like other people say I won the fight.
Yeah. You didn't get the decision though.
I didn't get the decision. They robbed me, but it wasn't. But that changed my whole life around by showing that. And then I'm like, man, you know what? This is not me. Then I took after Walmart fight, I took a whole layoff, came back, then fought Billy Gift, then get what I want to get. I took another layoff, came back, started fighting, people that I didn't supposed to be fighting. That's why boxing is full of shit.
Yeah.
That's what they need. They need Scully. And Scully's the voice, man. Scully's the voice.
He is a voice. He is a voice. Yeah. It's almost like they ought to put him in charge, give him the funds that he needs, let him go out and really help these people on a big scale. You know what I mean?
And it's another guy that he's the voice of New England too. And you look him up, his name Josh Beamer.
Okay.
And he's from New England. He's also he do like you do too. You know, he do everybody like from New England, and everything like that. He's had to help out too about the situation too, because it's not fair from us.
It's not.
Because we do box, we do this and we gotta fill out, we gotta do taxes and everything like that. We don't get paid under the table like how they used to do. Because back then they never used to give you check, they used to give you cash. Right. You don't have to do no but now you gotta do W-2 forms and everything like that.
Right.
But somebody, and I know the politics out there, I know Democrats out there, I know they be watching all this, so they need to go and change the rules. Say, listen here, boxing is a job, all right? Any sports you do is a job. They should get retirement money, and it's sad that
healthcare, pensions, that kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely. And I talked about this with Pito too. These guys, I can't imagine that any young fighters nowadays who watched you guys in an older generation, looked up to you guys. I can't believe that if I'm a young fighter and I'm making a $25 million purse, I would be fine if someone came to me and said, hey, what if we shaved off $1 million of that, let you keep 24 million, which is certainly plenty to live on, and put some of that money into a kitty, into a fund where we could dispense it out to guys. Plus, there's all those sanctioning fees, too, that the alphabet organizations get from people carrying the belts and stuff. There is definitely money up at the top. There's a lot of it.
See, another thing is, that's what I like about Crawford. All right? Crawford said the same thing. When we gotta pay for all these sanction fees for each bill, you gotta pay for a sanction fee.
Where's that
And
money
everything like
going?
that.
Right. Where's
Where's
that
that
money
money
going?
going?
Yeah.
Where's that
Where's
money going to?
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you know, there's nobody giving you like a printout or saying, hey, here's the expenses we have. Here's where this money's going. You got to wonder, man, are these sanctioning presidents getting rich? Who's getting rich? Obviously, we know the fighters are getting rich, but I can't believe, though, that, you know, like when you make a huge purse, you know, like reportedly tonight, Canelo's making $150 million. You're telling me that with all the money he's made in his career, he couldn't be okay with $140 million? Then you take some of that money and you put it into a fund. You imagine what, you know, you imagine if there were millions of dollars there and you put Scully in charge of that, how much good he could do, how much help he could give.
See, that's why.
Or not even just Scully, you know, not even just Scully, but a committee of people. You give Scully some help, you know what I mean? You give him like a board of directors or like a committee, or you make a charity up, you know what I mean? Like,
it's only one. It's only. I'm gonna see. Can you guess? It's only one boxer will give money back to his people.
a current boxer or a past boxer?
He just recently fought not too long ago.
Just recently fought not too long ago. Who?
I can't. I'm not. You got to guess. This is a guessing game.
So he's still fighting right now, currently.
Well, he's basically he came out of retirement. The fight, but you know, the fight didn't go good. It was a draw and everything there. But it's one person that take the money, and he said his own self. He take the money, and he go back to his country, and pass it out or whatever.
Got to be Pacquiao. Got to be Manny.
He's the only one. He's the only one do stuff besides him and Scully. He's the only one that go back to his country to help his country out with the money.
And especially boxing helping boxing, because it is a sport where the fans don't necessarily realize, but like we sit home and we root for blood, we root for pain, we root for cuts, we root to see you guys get knocked out and hurt beyond belief. And then when you guys do this for our entertainment, after the crowd dies down and there's nothing there anymore, there's nothing there for you guys. It's a shame.
No, it's not everything like that. All right, I've been retired already. My last fight was 2021. I stopped.
Yeah.
You know, so because I didn't care about the money. It just was not there no more. You know.
Yeah.
You know, the fighting wasn't there. I didn't have the right people I was with wasn't there. You know, so when you get used to that thing like that, it's hard.
Yeah.
But like I said, United States like this, not just the United States, everywhere need to fucking change the boxing thing and say, you know what, this is a job. We gotta, you know, use this as a job, and once they retire, whatever, this is what's the name, you know?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
You know, amateurs, I've been an amateur for a long time. I turned pro 2001. So that was from 2001 to now, that's like what? How long? Players. I fought. I remember the date and everything like that. September 9th, 01. Now that was the 9th.
Yeah.
2 days later, that's when 9/11 happened.
Yep.
So I just recently had my anniversary as being a pro and everything like that. But you know, it's crazy, man. Like this boxing world crazy. You know, Ken Crawford, I just, you know, I don't like the fight, but you know, he's American. I gotta go with him, and I just hope the best to go. Same thing. Anybody they would go with their people too.
Well, I hate the fact when you hear the public say, well, you know, these guys are in the hurt business, but they know what they're getting into when they sign up. So it's kind of on them. But guess what? Anybody that's in a career where you could get hurt or killed, like, you know, like a police officer, a fireman, you know what I mean? You know, if they get hurt in the line of duty, there's all kinds of resources there for them. There's all kinds of help for them. You know, if a fireman runs into a building to save a girl and he dies in the fire, there's something there for them. You guys go in there and risk your body very much the same way. You know what I mean? By choice. A police officer knows that when he goes to the police academy, he's entering into a dangerous field where he could die on any given day. It's the same thing. You know what I mean? Why is it any different, man? You guys choose to box just like someone chooses to go be a fireman or goes and chooses to be a police officer or goes and chooses to be a lot of dangerous occupations.
That's the thing about it is that people think that they, to me, I think it's politics because they get whatever they want because they fire me and everything like that. Um, you know, I could respect that and everything like that. But also is you got some good promoters and you got some bad promoters will help
Right.
you.
Yep.
So, um, you know what? I'm
We
gonna say
got
it
to do
anyway.
better.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Then
say I'm
the
gonna
day,
say
man,
this. Listen, I'm gonna say it anyways. I don't give a fuck about
yeah.
who I'm saying and everything like that. But um, it's just this one company in New England. If you don't sell tickets, you can't get on the. You can't fight on his card. That's dead wrong. All
Yeah.
right, he fucked me over. People can't just see me fight and everything like that. And then, I remember everything. He called his friend Lou Mel that's passed away. He called Lou Mel, said, "Mike, come to my house for a minute." So I drove to his house. He said, "Where the tickets at?" I said, I'm telling him." He said, "Nope." He said, "The fight is coming in a week, and Jamie Burfield told me to take the tickets." So you ain't, I'm like, "What?" I just
That's
got
not
from
right.
selling. I said, "I
Yeah.
got from selling some tickets and everything like that." And so
And plus, man, you're a fighter, man. Your job should be training and getting ready to go to war with another man, not being a salesman and hawking tickets, dude. You know what I mean? Like, you guys shouldn't be on the hook for that.
it's all about this.
Right.
If you don't,
It is.
it's all and it's messed up because, like I said, um, reach out to Josh Beamer
Yeah.
and he gonna take the same thing. Like no, no, let the box office sell the tickets. So basically, what you're doing is you copping the box office to not make no money.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
you selling all these tickets. All right, you want me to sell tickets? All right, give me how much you want me to sell, but how much percent I get out of these tickets?
Right. You should get something at least out of it. Yeah, because now you got to be fighter and you got to be fucking somewhat promoter and salesperson. You know what I mean? Like,
So for all y'all to know, yo, the best promoter out there in New England is Rich Capiello. He was the best promoter out there. Number one, he never used to make you sell tickets. Number two, you need tickets, whatever. He give you tickets for your family to go,
that's
and
nice.
and he's not one of them promoters that will put you in the ring with somebody I could be like I got 36 wins, and the person got like seven, eight, like 7 wins and probably like 20 losses. He won't do that. He
Right.
puts you. Rich Capiello will put you with an even match. See, but with me, I told Rich, I don't say, listen, Rich, I've been in this game for a long time. You put me with somebody that's what's in, and what he did, he put me to the test. I fought Cruz Carvajal for the number one contender for the IBF title to fight Steve Molitor. Steve Molitor, he ducked me and ran. He didn't want to fight me.
Yeah.
So, that's what this boxing game is all about, ducking people. Quit
Yep.
fucking ducking people and fight.
Yep. Now, before I let you out of here, man, I got it because the internet is forever, man. And I appreciate you doing this on short notice. You're always there, man. Always been a supporter of the podcast, man. Love having you on and chopping it up with you, man. Before I let you go, because the internet is forever, and I've already done mine. How does and it's going to last here forever now? So think about this, Machine Gun Mike. Who wins tonight and how? Canelo or Crawford? Give us the prediction. Lock it in. Lock it in, Mike.
All right. On my position, like I said, Canelo take a long time to warm up.
Yep.
De La Hoya said the same thing.
Yep.
De La Hoya said if Crawford can hold the weight down and once he put muscle, it's hard to with the punches. So if he could outbox him and everything and stay away from his power, I'd say it'd be decision Crawford. But if Crawford find a way to slop out, I'm gonna say around like round 10, 11, probably stop it for
You think
Canelo.
Canelo? So you think Canelo would stop Crawford?
Yes, but we gotta see how Crawford feel. Cause remember, you remember you everything changed now.
Yeah.
Cause I'm gonna be honest, when he fought who he fought Errol Spence,
Yeah.
he didn't look like himself. They both couldn't make the weight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that fight was crazy. But
They were
like I
both pretty
said,
drained. Yeah, they were both pretty drained for that
yeah,
fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like I said, hey, Crawford, you know, take my hat off to you. You stepped up to the plate like nobody else would do. But David Benes was the Mexican Mafia was #1 to fight Canelo.
Yeah, he's gotten
And
shafted. He's gotten shafted. He really has, man. He
yeah.
deserves that Canelo fight. He deserves it.
So right now for the book, don't I don't want nobody come after me. But for this fight right here, I got Crawford.
All right, Crawford by decision.
I got Crawford by decision.
There it is. It's locked in. It's locked in. Mike, I don't even know why I did it, man. It came out of my mouth, and I said this will end in a fucking draw. I don't know why. I get a sneaky feeling, man. You know how the matchmakers like to make money. They like to run shit back, especially these big money fights. I just feel like we're not going to get the decision we want tonight. We're going to get some kind of shit where both guys' hands are held up, and they're going to be dapping each other up. Yeah, we're going to run it back again. We'll run it back again. See, you know how boxing, man, you said it yourself. Boxing sometimes is full of shit. And if there's ways to make hundreds of millions of dollars, man, they will try to get these guys in the ring again 6 months from now if they can. But
before we get off the air and everything, then Luke was doing a show.
Yeah. Dana White and Turkey Al Sheikh.
Listen to this. It's funny. I like De La Hoya. De La Hoya is true. Yeah. Dana White, because I know Dana White got a Facebook page and we going through everything like that.
Yep.
Dana White needs to stay in his fucking place. All right?
Yeah.
A lot of people
aren't happy to see him in the boxing world.
No. Like you trying to all your fighters you had, they come into the boxing thing. Why? Because we make more money than y'all. But you mess up everything. Now we gotta see this fight right now. And then UFC later on. Who the fuck want to see UFC?
Right.
Turkey had she even did that shit. He should just wasn't. But hey, it is what it is. But I got my money on. If I was putting the money on, I would go with Crawford.
It's gonna be good. I told everybody, man, get your Netflix subscriptions up to speed, man. You got a few hours left, man. It's gonna be on Netflix.
Man, listen, get it Netflix. Fuck Netflix, because you still gotta pay for Netflix.
All right? You do, yeah, you do. They're gonna get us one way or another.
go the easy way out. Like me, I'm just got finished doing DoorDash. I'm about to cook in the house, and I call a fire stick.
Yep. Oh yeah, get the fire stick. Get the fire stick. There you go. There you go. Mike Machine Gun Oliver endorses the fire stick. Listen, brother, I appreciate you doing this, man. I always love talking to you, man. And we'll be in touch and we'll do this again, my friend.
No. Listen again. It was funny because you text me. Oh, you got a cancellation.
Yeah. I always know I can count on you, man. It's like you're like my ace in the hole, last minute guy that if I have a time slot, I can chop it up with you about boxing, man. And you're always down, man. That's what I appreciate about you, man.
Yeah. Whenever you want that, just let me know. I got you, man. All right.
Always appreciate you, brother. We'll talk again soon, my friend.
All right. Yep.
All right. God bless, brother. We'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later.
Yep. Bye, Mike. There he goes, folks. Mike Machine Gun Oliver. Always love having him on. That is my boy. Got a last-minute cancellation, need someone to fill a time slot, chop it up about boxing. I can always reach out to my man, Mike Oliver. Love that guy, man. And lest us not forget, one hell of a fighter himself and always gives it to you straight. That's what I love the most about Mike. He is a former, what was he? I'm looking him up right now just to make sure. Former featherweight, 26-12-1. 8 knockouts, and the guy has, listen, he's been around the sport, man. He gives you the stories, man. He gives you the dark bullshit side of stuff, man. Tells it like it is. All respect. Salute my man, Machine Gun Mike Oliver, man. Love having him on, man, and love hearing his stories, man. His obviously, he gave us a prediction, so he's locked in there on a Crawford decision, man. And listen, man, that's my guy, man. Had him on the podcast many times, and listen, a great soul out there working his ass off, man. Knows the hypocrisy, knows the bullshit, knows the dirty side, knows the politics, knows the highs, knows the lows, and will talk about all of it. So respect. That's my guy, man. And again, make sure to tap in to Off the Couch Boxing on Facebook, and make sure to like, subscribe, and smash the notification bell. Folks, when you look at the past episodes, you will realize the proof is in the pudding. why we are the undisputed, undefeated heavyweight champion of boxing podcast. And the good news is you all at home can be a champion too. All you got to do is continue to stay tapped into Off the Couch Boxing and continue to roll with the champs. Peace.